morning, everyone. Let's talk about temptation. Do you think it's a coincidence how every time in your life when you're a little bit on the downs, when you're starting to act like things are so tough, when things get hard, out of nowhere it seems, one of your greatest weaknesses will come back to entice you into coming back? Boy, I've been off smoking for 3.5 years, and here I am. Man, life's getting really hard, really hard. Oh, I kind of feel like I want a cigarette right now. And your coworker said, hey man, you want to smoke? Oh boy, did it just get easy to say yes to that temptation? Okay. Well, Satan knows our weaknesses, and he's a lot smarter than we are. Even though we would like to think otherwise, Satan is much smarter than we are. He knows very, very well how to get under our skin, how to take advantage of times when we're having a hard go of it. So, you can pretty much expect it to happen. And it'll come in waves either way, whether you're on hard times or not. So get this, we've all heard the expression that an alcoholic should not go into a bar. That's correct. You don't want an alcoholic in a bar. If you're an alcoholic, you don't want to be in a bar. If you're having hard time controlling what you should be eating, then you don't want to be in whatever fast food joint is like your thing. That would just be a bad idea. That would be a bit irresponsible even. So if you want to win over your temptations, if you want to gain strength against your weaknesses, then you have to win. You have to win over and over again. So whatever it is, every time that you win against your temptation, it's going to get a little bit easier. It's going to get just that much easier. So, for instance, many of those of you out there are military-minded. Think of a beautiful, big open field. This is you. And Satan, knowing your weaknesses, decides that he's going to build up a fortress on one of your weaknesses. Build up those beautiful stone walls, put cannons up there. He says, I'm here to stay, pal. Forget about it. I will be living in this weakness of yours for as long as you live. You'll never be able to remove this. Well, as you live your life, walking right up to that fortress, walking right into that bar, is like walking into right into all those cannons, and they're just going to tear you to shreds. No matter how strong you think you are, to keep exposing yourself to the temptations, you keep purposefully exposing yourself to these temptations, it means you want to give in. It means you're hoping that you'll give in this time. Wouldn't that be so much easier? Alcoholics don't walk into a bar. Former smokers don't purchase cigarettes at a gas station and just keep one in their pocket in case they need it. Don't do that. There are plenty of other examples. Those are 2 or 3 easy ones. If you want to win against your weaknesses, you have to starve them out. So that fortress he built on your weaknesses, don't give it a thing. Give it nothing. And eventually, it's going to run really low on supplies, and it's going to get weaker. Your weaknesses will be stronger than your temptations. You will increase in strength, and as your temptations weaken, you'll have more and more of an edge, more and more of an easier time going up against them. This where prayer can be very, very important. Don't forget, we are not strong enough to overcome our weaknesses alone. We are just not strong enough. This is what they teach you in like AA classes and things like that as well, from what I understand. In any case, we grow stronger through the help of God. Satan grows weaker as we starve him out. You don't feed your temptations. They become addictions. So, actually, I think all three of those examples were addictions. So, alcoholism, being addicted to nicotine in all of its forms, or being addicted to food when you're eating. These are all of these things are addictions. You don't win against an addiction by giving it what it wants. You win against an addiction by starving it out. You starve it out. The thing about, and since we're on it, the thing about addictions is they never go away. So if you are hooked on something, you will never not be hooked on that thing, whatever it is. And it can be anything. Anything can be an addiction. So if you're hooked on mobile games, uninstall your mobile games. Oh my gosh. If you're hooked on cigarettes, don't buy any and don't accept any, and make it clear to those around you that you are trying to not. Otherwise, they're just going to offer it to you anyhow. Same with pretty much every addiction also. Hey, so-and-so brought cake. You want some of that? Oh man, it looks good. Well, yeah, anyway, make it known. So there'll be some people who still do that to you, but a lot of them will be a little bit more loving in their in the way they act around you after that. But make it known you're trying to not. So when I say trying to not, that's just an expression. Either you are or you are not. So you either win or you lose. And when you lose against an addiction, it sends you all the way back. All the way back to ground zero. That's just the truth of it. So it's going to come in waves. Whether you are in a fight against addiction or you are letting it control you, it's going to come in waves. So after you have the wins, after you get some serious wins, where you just say no, you'll get stronger against it, and it'll make it easier to win. When hard times come around, the dark times, it's going to weaken every part of you, every last part of you, and you'll need God the most in those times. We are instructed to pray to Him and promised strength. So you're not doing this on your own. You have God, even if you have no one else. It's good to find a group to help you through these addictions that are suffering from the same things. But ultimately it comes down to choice, because no one controls our choices but us. Satan can have the most well laid out plan. He can have the most cleverly laid out process to get you back into your temptation cycle. But you can still win. You even will win if you choose to win. Just about every single person in this world is suffering from an addiction of some sort. I'd be amazed if there's anyone that is not. It's just the nature of living. You get caught up in these things. Anyhow. So, God will provide a way out. Don't put yourself in these positions. Don't put yourself in the position to sin, hoping that you'll give in this time. You have to have those wins to gain strength against your weakness. And that can only come from God, as we know, as it says in the Bible. So pray. He promises the strength that you need, and He will help you to overcome. If you're slipping into addiction, break it off right now. If you know what you're doing is going to become an addiction, break it off quick. The second that it does, it'll be with you for life. Don't forget. Alright. Well, find ways to keep busy. And keep getting those wins. Don't get sent back to ground zero.